5-3 bench along with South African Tristan Tedder. Jordan Joseph and Clubs LaBelle incidentally both arriving from Po last summer. Luke Whitelock, as just mentioned, returned to the Po lineup after missing the last game at La Rochelle. No place for brother Sam. He was concussed in that game and is on protocol. No Jack Maddox either, as 20-year-old Axel Desperé starts at full back. Top 14 point scorer Joe Simmons leads the line once again, but his fellow Englishman Dan Robson starts on the 6-2 bench along with the Aussie Steve Cummins and Rhys Hewitt. Well, it's a good turnout down in Auxerre. This is the football stadium in Auxerre. And we've got 50 children from rugby schools in the area out on the field, ready to greet the players as they come onto the field. Always good to spread the gospel. France, of course, rugby particularly strong down in the south. Southwest notably, less present up north. Obviously the two sides in Paris, Stade Francais and Racing. There's a side up in Lille, but otherwise we don't have too many decent rugby clubs up north. Auxerre is a couple of hours south of Paris. It's not exactly up north, but it's untilled rugby territory. Po in their green jerseys, just making Racing wait a moment before they come out onto the field. The two teams will be playing today for the Trophée François Moncla. There's the ex-player, of course. Played for both clubs between 1950 and 1966. Players making their way out into the arena. Well, there's a few empty seats up there in the grandstand. There, Guy Roux, 85 years old, played rugby for Auxerre for many years and coached Auxerre. Listen to this, coached Auxerre between 1961 and 2005. Absolute legend of Auxerre rugby. So take a bow, Guy Roux. Luc Ramos, the ref. They're all ready to go. The official bits and pieces done and dusted. And it's going to be Racing to get us moving. Antoine Gibert, wearing the number 10 jersey, lofts the ball high into the sky. It's well collected by Axel Desperé, and Po look to get things moving. Beko Gorgadze had such an influence, the Georgian. Takes the ball into the first ruck. Over the top it goes from Thibaut d'Aubagne. Gibert collects, Max Spring. Needs a solid tackle. Lays the ball back cleanly though. Gibert again. Lofts the ball high, looking to bit of pressure on the 20-year-old Desperé. Copes with that well. Sends the ball back into the Racing 22. And into touch she flies. Well, not the best clearance from Max Spring. That was a solid old tackle he met first time up. So Po with a good chance here. It's Yuri Delomel. Oh, and it's stolen by Woki. He's good at that. He's a good stealer. Oh dear, that's off the feet of Kami Shah, and that's coming back on the green side. So Po doing well there. In goes Tagibalu. The ball pops up. Did that go forward? There's a little intercept from Gaetan, but I think it went forward. A little bit messy early doors. Emilian Gaetan thought he might have been in there for try number 6 this season. Not to be. Instead, it's going to be scrum number 1 for this game. Stuart Lancaster, the Racing coach, must have wondered what's happened to his team's form, because they played brightly in the first half of the season, but seriously, since round 14, they've been fairly average, losing 7 of their matches in this second half of the season. They lost their mojo a lot, and they need to win this, because they're going to have a tough. Their final matches at La Rochelle, who are currently are 1 place above them in 5th, and that's a tough one at the best of times. And you may both be playing for a place in the top 6. There'll be no quarter given in what would undoubtedly be a packed out Marcel de Flandre. Racing will win. They will certainly, if they can put paid to Po's chances, if they win this match by a 4-point margin, i.e. they deny Po a bonus point, or they get the bonus point themselves. That won't secure them a place in the top 6 just yet. But comes the ball over the top from Joe Simmons, looking to put a bit of pressure on Max Spring. In drives Collingar. Nolan Legaric. Legaric again. Opting once more for the high ball. That's well taken by Atisogbe. He's taken in the air, and the penalty has been given. It's Jordan Joseph, one of the ex-Po players in the Racing 23 today, who made the challenge. Jordan Joseph and Clovis Lebail both came over last summer. Good take. Well, it was marginal, wasn't it? That left foot, I think it was very, very close to the ground. But anyway, Po have the line out. Delomel finds his man this time. It's Ducar with the good take, and Simmons looking to get the backs away. It's Gogadze who drives in. Oh, nice little manoeuvre there. Atisogbe loses his feet. Ball is still there for them though. Or has it gone? It's been ripped away. Khaleesi trying to get stuck in, but it has come back on the green side. Po have played some fabulous rugby this season. They've been very entertaining to watch, and they're not disappointing today. Looking to run early. A good tackle comes in, and this time it has changed hands. A little knock on, and away come Racing. Had they got a little bit of space? It's Tui Soba was waiting for it, didn't get it. The ball has changed hands once again. This time it's Po who took advantage of the knock-on, but didn't take advantage. Oh, once again, another little knock-on, this time from Habossi. It's messy, isn't it? Chauvin drives. Atisogbe, good take from him. Created the extra man's, little bit of space. Gaetan has it. Can he lay it back? He can indeed. It's there for Dolbagna. Not sure if there was a stray hand in there from Racing, but they've managed to claw it away. So some good jackling going on. And there's Atisogbe once again. drifts away from the tackler. He does like space. That's a nice kick through. The chase is on. A little bit of pressure on Le Garec. He looks to get the backs moving as well. This time, a hefty right boot into touch from Vinaya Habosi. And the players can take a little breather. What a sequence. That was well ripped away. Kamisha, the hooker, doing the damage. Delamel finding Duca. Delamel has the ball tucked under his arm. Still looking to drive forward. Colisi doing his best to hold him up. Bosi secure under the high ball. And once again, into touch it goes. There's some power in that Racing pack. Front row, Hassan Collingar, Camille Shah, Trevor Nyakane, Cameron Woki and Will Rowlands in the engine room, and then Ibrahim Diallo, Saya Khaleesi and Jordan Joseph in the back row. There's a good take by Duca, untidy, little chip through from Gibert, but once again, Po managed to get away with it. Ati Sogbe gets his dancing shoes on, being driven forward. The ruck is on. Urbania feeds. Ducar taking the ball in. Urbania clawing it back. Goes the aerial route. Now is there a little space to go through? Well, he's seen it. He's gone. There is pace to Isova doing what he does. He's bulldozering his way. He's taken down his back. Le Garec is held up. He's got support from Chavancy. Racing still going. Fiku involved. Shah feeds. Oh, it's an intercept, but a knock forward by Ati Sogbe. Almost got away with it. He's looking lively, the 19-year-old wing. Both lines are being stretched, and they're showing signs of breaking. But hanging on this occasion. Oh, he's such a powerhouse, isn't he?
Allez, on y va alors. Reprise, en place, marquez-la. Flexion.
Sova hasn't played too much, just 3 matches in the top 14 this season since joining from Lyon in the summer. Looking on form today. Away goes Max Spring. He's dragged to the ground, lays the ball back. There's a real injection of pace here. A little pop pass. In goes Collingar. And the forwards really making progress. Will Rowlands. Le Garec, Spring, Le Garec again, Will Rowlands, leaving the club to, just joined from Newport. What am I saying, leaving the club? Gaël Ficou. Closing in on the line, Le Garec is there. Jordan Joseph. against his old club. Makes a little bit of ground, lays the ball back. Legaric has a look. Kamisha pops it behind him. There is space out wide. Oh, surely this is going to be a try now for Tuisova. First try of the game. It was really well worked. And in the end, Tuisova with a relatively straightforward run in. Second try of the season. It was well worked. Just sucked in the tacklers. Whole line shortened. A long pass just opened up the gap, and Spring dumped on his backside by Desperé, but that didn't matter because he had the unmarked Tuisova outside him. And nothing that the cover tackle could do. It was Elliot Radil who tried to get across, but no stopping Tuisova. Nolan Legaric tees it up, sends the ball through the posts, and that's 7-0 for Racing. It was well played. Kamisha did well at the start just to pop it back. There was a decoy runner in there as well. Tuisova had the space. Good effort from Radil to get across, but he never really stood much of a chance against that bulldozer. Desperé keeping it in. The crowd reckon that went out, judging by some of the hoots and jeers from that corner of the ground. Ball fired back once more into the Po 22. Simmons gets his trusty right behind it and sends it into touch. And we look again at this one. Well, oh, he was in touch, wasn't he? I think the crowd got it right that time. There was a little toe on the line as he popped that one back.
Capitaine, capitaine, on s'est clairement trompé sur le jugement. Il y avait touche là-bas, donc on va aller là-bas.
Well, that seems. Well, they've changed the decision and given the touch on, but given that play continued for such a long time, it does seem odd. But there we go. There we go. It's the modern game. So a good position for Racing. Cameron Woki will probably be the target man. In fact, it's Rowlands, and it's scooped away untidily and pops back into touch. Again, there's a little bit of confusion about what went on there from the ref. Touch given. Racing will have a second bite at the apple. Kamisha, can he find his man this time? This time it is Woki, and he collects cleanly the ball. Laid back, Legaric goes. Chavancy taken down by Gorgadze. Shah once again piles his way into the green shirts of the Po defence. Will Rowlands is over the ball now. It's come back for Legaric. Some terrific tackling coming in from Po. Legaric looking to sneak his way through. Gorgadze maybe went a bit high. The arm is up from the ref. A little chip over the top. It's too high for Chavancy, but they will come back for the advantage. Yeah, it's for the high tackle. Chavancy points at the posts. Happy to take the 3 points. Funny old team, Racing. They can sleepwalk through matches. They can walk through months. Occasionally someone gives them a little poke and wakes the giant. And today, it looks as though they may have woken and they may be up for this. They lead by 10 points to 0. That sunshine we saw early on just before the game has disappeared once more behind a grey mist, grey cloud.
En avant, le 2 en position de hors-jeu qui reprend le ballon.
Still waiting for any semblance of summer. The penalty, though, awarded to Pau. And this will be a chance for Joe Simmons to pull back those 3 points straight away. Kamisha, the man penalised for a little bit of obstruction at the restart. Simmons with the high loft. Woki there, but of course it bounced forward. Off Woki.
Première fois pour moi c'est involontaire et la deuxième il s'engage volontairement pour ramener dans son camp en position de hors-jeu.
Involuntary. Bounced down off him. But it's still a penalty. So Simmons, top point scorer in the top 14, has 232 to his name so far this season. Former Exeter man. Oh, he's just slid that wide. Well, that's not a sight we've seen too often this season. So Simmons off target. And that's one that you would definitely expect him to pop through the posts. There were a couple last week of penalties last week in the Pau's game, in the last round at La Rochelle. When Simmons was off the field, 2 very kickable penalties went missing. One from Robson, one from Maddox. 6 points left out there. Got those, they might have won that game. Had they won that game, they would be above Racing at the moment. The green shirts, once again, looking to build something here now. Shouts of discipline from the side. Both sides have had their problems with that over the season, particularly Racing. Gaetan held up, but does well, gets the ball back for Dorbagna. Simmons has nowhere to go, really, nor does Rudil. This is good defence from Racing, pressing Pau back a little bit. Oh, that's high. I think that's going to be looked at, is it? No, the ref not concerned. Okay, they move on with Atisogbe. And coming in, that time the penalty is awarded against Henri Chavancy. I'm just wondering if the TMO is going to have a word in his ear. Be interesting to see that previous one again. Dmitry Zhazhevsky there, looking on. Nope, no look again. They just crack on, fair enough. Into the corner goes the penalty. And it wasn't high. That was okay. Grabbed him around the shoulders. But Chavancy did come in dangerously there. Good take by Ducat. Decron is in there. It's Dorbagna who picks out Takitakivalu. Dorbagna again, feeding. Zegue, the man with the ball. In goes Gorgadze now, the number 8. Back it comes. Delomel with support from Takitakivalu. Gaetan can't get through there. Keeps it though. Good strong play from the young Gaetan, 21 years old. Rudeel. Bogadze, little pass from him. He's in again, lending support. Delormel tries to burrow his way through the bodies. Pau closing on the line, just 10 metres or so out. Working the ball through the hands of the forwards at the moment. Content to pick and go, keep it tight. Tukar once again. And this time they get penalised for hanging on in the tackle. It's good defensive play by Racing.
Ballon gardé, porteur de balise volée.
Cameron Workey and Saya Khaleesi both involved there. There's Workey over the ball. Doing some great work there. Racing get the chance to clear, but that's not the cleanest clearance, and Desperate not with the cleanest take, but Pau have it now. Atis Ogbe. He's looking for space. He's trying to run through the tacklers now. Well, no room. They closed up on him. Simmons feeds. Gaetan. Rudeel. Whitelock in. Simmons again. Tough old work this. Nathan Decron unable to make his way through, and it's stolen by Khaleesi, but referee says he had his hand on the ground. Penalty goes to Pau.
Il a une main au sol pour tenir le pas de son corps et réaliser le turnover.
Simmons will take another crack. There he is, quite clearly see it. He's resting his hands down on the ground.
Oui, il a une main qui soutient le poids du corps et l'autre il gratte.
Well, Simmons missed with that relatively straightforward early one, but he has been terrific during the course of the year. Not just for his goal kicking, but his tactical kicking has been outstanding. This one is cleaner. It's through the middle. Pau are on the board. Racing lead by 10 points to 3. And Simmons also has that knack of getting these Pau backs moving. He's such a good playmaker. Growing up in a period of Farrell and Ford, and Marcus Smith means he doesn't have any full England caps to his name. Was an under-20 international. Of course, captained Exeter. They won the Premiership, Champions Cup. After 7 seasons, moving to France. Perhaps reckoned he wasn't going to get a look in with England. Might as well enjoy his career and make a few bob on the side. Gibert, the man who finds touch. Because Gibert will get to know the Farrell conundrum next season. And the former England captain arrives in Paris to play for Racing. Delormel. Good take by Ducat again. Delormel penalised.
Et le joueur est retombé au sol ou pas? Donc c'est jeu.
As the ball went down, it's been a little knock on.
sur la 9.
Some names you'll know on the sick list there. Alfie Fanua, Olivier Clément-Jacques, who will be leaving Racing at the end of the season to go to Po. One of their intake for the 24-25 season.
Okay.
Have been recruiting hard actually. They got Remy Piquet arriving from Bordeaux, Thomas Jolm from Bordeaux as well, and the English lock-forward Joel Poku from Lyon.
Yeah, under the ball. I understand. But you want me to but if you put your hand on the floor, you need to support your body weight.
Racing have done some recruiting as well, not just Owen Farrell. Ajiva Daimani from Stormers, back row forward, coming into town. Romain Tofi Fanua coming from Lyon. Demba Bamba, prop forward, also coming from Lyon. Old Lyon losing a lot of their forwards at the end of the season. They've struggled a bit this year. Good scrummage by Racing. They have the advantage. That was really well done. Little pop pass from Joseph. Didn't quite go to hand, which was a shame. But they have got the penalty. Siate Tokolai, the man penalised. Max Spring has the left boot. Can get a little bit more traction on that. Sends Racing towards the pole line. Kamisha. Sends it out to, sends it deep. It's well taken. It's Diallo who collected. Joseph held up. Under the post, the powder blue and white hoop shirts making their way towards the goal line. Diallo, Legarec, Kamisha, Shah within just a metre or so of the line. This is danger time for Po. Joseph waits, Colisi waits, out there wide is Chavancy. The forward's going at the moment, it's laid down, it's not over yet. Woki is waiting. Rowlands is with him. Woki has it. Shah collects once again, goes over! And that is the try, and it's Kami Shah, the hooker, who gets the score. His third try of the season. The France hooker manages to extend that lead for Racing. 15 points to 3 they lead. 2 tries to 0. It was coming, wasn't it? It was Shah who started, I suppose, with that line-out throw. Good, clean ball to Diallo. A bullocking run. And there's Shah on the side, sliding over for the try. Conversion is good. It's 17 points to 3. Legarec just making Po pay a little bit. A gap of 14 points now. Getting awkward. Joseph collects. Joseph, of course, started his career with Racing. 2018 to 21, he was with the Parisians. Then he moved to Pau for a couple of seasons. Moved back this season to his formation club. Just 23 years old, Jordan Joseph. He's one who's knocking at the door of international selection. Not made it yet. Gilbert feeds Woki. Woki on his own. Looking good there. In goes Fiku, laying it back. Le Garrick as the sun comes out for Woki. Nyakane takes the ball in. Racing looking to turn the screw a little bit now. They've got a good tempo. Little inside pass for Habosi. Makes a few meters. Chalonsi drives in.
Il est bloqué par le blanc.
There's the ball. It's there for Le Garrick. Woki. Quick feed for Gilbert. Is there a little bit of space? Habosi is held up and it's turned over. Now what can Pau do? Well, just a little bit of an optimistic hoof upfield. As it turns out, it's collected. Tuisova. Where's he off to? Well, he flings the ball back for Max Spring. And away goes Fiku. Fiku. Oh, good tackle from Decron. Woki. Oh, that's some nice running. Now there's space. Tuisova has man outside. Jordan Joseph is over, and that is try number 3. Scores against his old club. Jordan Joseph, his 5th try of the season, and Racing are in control. Tremendous build-up. Great hands, great interconnection between forwards and backs. Gilbert with the break here, beating his marker, manages to stay on his feet, get the pass away to Le Garrick, through to Tuisova. He has the tackle on, and it's really not a contest when you put Jordan Joseph up against Axel Desperé. Well, they're going to have a look. Maybe that was a forward pass. Was it? May have been a little forward pass. That's what they're going to have a look at from Gilbert. Was this forward? Well, he was flying forward. Quite often there's a little bit of leeway on those, but it looks forward from here. The way Le Garrick has to take a step forward to retrieve. He's not collecting it behind him. That one may be scrubbed off. Gilbert has the eyes looking behind him, but he's given the try. Well, fair enough. There you go. It was worth having a look. Could have gone either way, that one. I thought it might be scrubbed out, but there we go. I'm often wrong, as you well know if you've heard any of my commentaries before. 22 points to 3. Racing lead. This one, well, I haven't quite put it to bed yet, but it looks as though they're in a hurry to do it before half-time. 3 tries to 0. They're in bonus point territory. Garrick. Oh, yes, he's got his radar working. Through it goes. 24 points to 3. So Pau have A veritable mountain to climb. It's Racing who really have the bit between their teeth. Good charge down now. Can Pau put a little bit of pressure on Gibert? Oh, he's hampered by Khaleesi. Manages to get the ball back. It's with Le Garrec. And he's happy to smack it into touch and have a little rethink. It's been a good year for Le Garrec, with Antoine Dupont away during the Six Nations, away with the French Sevens team. Le Garrec found himself in the Six Nations squad, started off as understudy to Maxime Lequeux, ended the competition pretty much as #1 choice. The future is his. Pau looking to come again. Gorgadze. Gorgadze makes a little bit of yardage. Elliot Rudeel looking for a way through. Not through there, not through Cameron Woki. Tokolahi. D'Aubagne. Gorgadze. Little space there for Decron. Gaëtan. Stays on his feet well, Gaëtan. And manages to present. Delomel. Simmons, has he got support? Oh, Rudeel survived a flying challenge. Laid the ball back. Gadze. There's nowhere to go. So little space for them. Atisogbe. Feeding Simmons. Simmons does get it back. Change of direction now, but they're not getting very far very quickly. Simmons again. Atisogbe has nowhere to go. This Racing defence really is squeezing the life out of them at the moment. Simmons. Tokolahi. Gaëtan. Looking wide. Any room for Desperé? He's dragged down by Tuisova. He's got to be careful here. Manages to get the ball back. Decron. Tagivarlo. Gets it to Delomel as he's tackled. Now is there a little bit of space for D'Aubagne? The scrum half charges for the line. He's brought down by Khaleesi. The advantage is with Pau. They have the penalty.
Oui, il n'y a personne pour la jouer.
There's a little bit of pushy-shovey, and that was fair enough from Whitelock. Cameron Woki wasn't giving up the ball, and Pau wanted it quickly. He was clinging on, got a little shunt. The Racing players coming over all precious.
Vous devez relâcher le ballon et c'est vous qui prenez pénalité. Alors allez sur votre ligne, merci. Oui, allez sur votre ligne, merci.
Luc Ramos giving Henri Chavancy the third degree there. Well, when you're trailing 24 points to 3, you're going for the 7 points, aren't you? D'Aubagne, good break from him earlier. He feeds. Gorgadze has it. Where are the big men? They're looking for the pick and goes. They're looking to go around the corner. Whitelock has it. Little pass through for Decron. Did he get it down? The referee reckons he's held up. It was Nathan Decron who went over. He's going to have a look. He is going to have a look. So the referee thought it was held up. Decron. Ooh, I think that was probably short. Difficult to tell for certain from here. Decron scored a try in the earlier match between the two sides back in August. That was a 19-17 victory for Pau. Decron scored the only Pau try that day. Racing scored 3 of their own, but this time I think he's short. Cyril Lafont is the video ref who's got to make the call. This might be a better view. Goes down just before the line. Does it touch the line? It doesn't look like it. But who's that coming through? Is that Chauvin? Has he managed to get it over? Or was that a little knock on as well?
Cyril, tu me reçois ou pas? Ouais, là je t'entendais pas. D'accord. Et là pour moi il perd la possession et le ballon roule.
So losing possession.
Non, ok.
What happens next?
Okay. Et moi là ensuite, le joueur vert est au sol et ramène le ballon comme ça dans son camp.
It's difficult. I'm just trying to hear what the referee's saying, and he's. I've only got the one-sided conversation. We can't hear Cyril Lafont, the video ref. A lot of legs in there, a lot of bodies piled in. I think it's fairly clear that Decron did not get it onto the paint. Doesn't look like that.
Pour toi, dans le premier temps, il n'y a pas d'en avant. Donc on reste là-dessus et après, la question c'est...
Did he knock it forward?
Le deuxième vert qui vient à ramasser le ballon, est-ce que lui fait en avant ou pas? Donc là, pour nous, c'est en arrière.
But who also is the man coming through, the green shirt coming through, which I think is Chauvin.
Donc le second joueur n'a pas. Donc on a... D'accord, donc le ballon ne rentre pas dans l'embut, donc on revient par mêlée pour les verts, c'est ça? Ok.
So no one touched it down until a Racing player touched it down. They're going to come back for a 5-metre scrum. At least I think that's what is happening. Yes, it is. So it'll be Pau again with another opportunity. 5 metres out. Couple of minutes to go before half-time. They really, really need this, just to give them a semblance of a chance in the second half. They're a good second half team. They have one of the best records for the last 20 minutes of a game, but if Racing are too far out of sight, then that is going to count for nothing. Pau, if they want to finish in the top 6, ideally they need to win this game. If they can't win it, they've got to get a bonus point. Stay in the race. Put in from D'Aubagne. Away goes Gorgadze, looking for help. He's got Decron. Denied a moment ago. Who's there? Who's there for Pau? The green shirts gathered round. Seguer standing off. Gorgadze waiting. He's got Chauvin in attendance. Gorgadze goes, makes it another few centimetres before the line. Tagivalu takes it on. Still closing. Whitelock waiting for his turn. The ball not there yet. Where is it? It's back. Here goes Gorgadze. Has he dropped it? He has. I think it's come back on the blue side. Now, is there a chance of a counter-attack? They've got the pace. Tuisova inside for Spring. Khaleesi feeds Le Garec. Have they got players out wide looking to move it quickly? Gibert has it. Cameron Woki. They've got a bit of space. Inside pass for Tuisova. Racing still on the go. Gibert moves it swiftly. Little dink forward from Chavancy. That's comfortably collected by Desperé, who drills the ball back upfield, and that is going to run. Is it going to run over the line? Not quite. Not quite. Max Spring just touches down. 25 seconds remaining in the half. And they're just taking this slowly, waiting for the hoot to go, but it'll have one more play, I guess, before the referee signals half-time. Taking their time, aren't they? Good grief. And that means If the ball goes out, that'll be half-time. It doesn't. Po have one last chance to run at them. Gorgadze. There's Esperet looking for a way through. And he gives away the penalty. Fiku this time says enough is enough. Sticks the ball into touch. And that is half-time. And what a half for Stade Francais. They lead by 24 points to 3. 3 tries to 0. And they have definitely been the better team in the first half. Threatening, creating space, putting real pressure on the visitors, who have yet really to get going. They've been knocking at the Racing line, just not quite able to get over, and they've got a really difficult task in the second half.
Au contraire du Racing qui a un réalisme à toute épreuve, vous cruellement de réalisme, comment vous l'expliquez?
Non, déjà on n'arrive pas à marquer, ensuite on est pris sur le jeu au sol et ils nous font très mal sur les ballons de turnover. On a beaucoup de choses à réguler.
Not done well, we've not taken our chances, we've not done well with the ball on the ground.
C'est pas très bon pour le moment, mais on va corriger ça.
Merci.
We've just got to basically reset, try and get our game together for the second half, because it's not working at the moment.
Alors, présence dans les rugs, défense et réalisme, c'est ce qui vous a manqué pendant les dernières rencontres. Là, a priori, vous avez rectifié le tir.
Ouais, pour l'instant, franchement, on fait une bonne première mi-temps. Moi, ce que je retiens surtout, c'est la défense, l'abnégation en défense. On lâche rien.
We've been strong in defense, we've given nothing away.
Devant au score. Après, on est assez réaliste aussi en attaque. Donc voilà, on connaît cette équipe de Pau, on l'a vu au dernier match contre La Rochelle où ils étaient largement menés et ils viennent mourir à 2 ou 3 points. Donc on est conscient qu'il reste encore une mi-temps et que ça va être difficile, mais voilà, je crois que
we know there's more to come in the second half. We've got a decent lead.
C'est lui qui vous a travaillé le jeu au pied, vous confirmez?
That against La Rochelle,
malheureusement,
almost gave it away.
J'ai pas appris le jeu au pied, il m'a beaucoup fait travailler, mais pas les plaquages par contre.
Là, la réponse, le tacle.
Chavancy just finishing off there, a little laugh about the amount of tackling he's had to do, and he's beginning to feel it. On the field once more for the second half of this match between Racing 92 and Pau. It's Racing in the blue and white hoop shirts who hold the advantage. They lead by 24 points to 3.
Alexis. Allez, on peut y aller. Super.
Now Joe Simmons, the English fly half, sends the ball flying down into the Racing 22. Collected by Gibert. Pings it back with interest. Awkward one for Desperet. Desperet is playing his 19th game this season. He's just 20 years old, played in the Six Nations under-20 against Scotland and Ireland. He was actually born in Pau. This is his club, although he did start his rugby at Garlin, not too far away. Also at University in Tarbes, studying civil engineering. The sun is out, as is the arm of Luc Ramos. Early penalty for Pau. Chance them to clear their decks, push up into Racing territory. So important for Pau, and dare I say it, for the neutral support who may be watching this game, but it's they who get the first score of the second half. Just try and narrow that gap. 21 points. It's a biggie. Sebastian Piccaroni knows his team have a lot of work to do. Yuri Delomel. Atisogbe involved early, coming into the line. Gaëtan. Gaëtan held up. Goes to ground. Decran feeds. Atisogbe dumped on his back by Le Garrec. Gives away the penalty.
Arrêt du temps. Joueur au sol. Ah, attendez, attendez.
Big tackle from Le Garrec.
Ouais, prise du bras du sauteur en l'air.
Because I mentioned the top six. Not everyone can get in the top six. Evidently, there will be. I mentioned there were 10 teams. Those teams, and indeed Bayonne as well, the top 11 teams, still want to finish in the top 8 in order to qualify for the Champions Cup. So still an incentive. Some strapping going on. Tagivalu. Little hold up. Normally play continues when these things are being done. Racing will be keen to continue where they left off in the first half. They really did look on their game. It's not always been the case this season.
Allez. Reprise du jeu.
At home, they've been fairly iffy. They've won 8 of their 12 matches, lost 4, which is the 12th best record in the top 14. They picked up just 4 bonus points in home matches. So you need to really push that along. This doesn't look good. Good take. Le Garrec, Gibert, Chavancy on the charge, held up by Simmons. But Racing still coming. Jordan Joseph makes a meter. But the whistle goes once more. Good work by Yuri Delomel. His first club was in Paris at Massy. Delomel and went to Montpellier. Arrived in Pau from Montpellier in 2021. There's Jordan Joseph on the charge. And yes, refusing to let go of the ball. As Delomel leant over to claw it back. So Steve Cummins makes his way on. Plays for Tagivalu. Tagivalu. Australian. From Melbourne. Off to the Dragons next season, Steve Cummins. Limited action for him this season. It's his first top 14 match since Pau beat Lyon at the beginning of September. Quick hands again from Pau. Gorgadze feeding Tokolai. Simmons, Cummins. Rudil. Atisogbe. Looked as though he was thinking of a little chip forward, then ran at Fiku, still making ground. That's good work by the 19-year-old. Fiku coming through, giving away the penalty. Simmons finds touch.
Vigilant devant, David.
His hands and feet really coming through. Now Delomel, he's got a new jumper in the line. It goes to Ducau though.
Avantage.
Delomel goes on his own, makes a yard, feeds back. Zeguer.
Là, les pieds. Toujours avantage.
Whitelock trying his hand as well. Decron. Gaetan was helping him, he drops back off. Gorgadze is poised, ready to go. He's got Rudil out to his right. Staying with the forwards, the ball bounces to ground. Was that knocked back legally or illegally? Well, whichever way, they're going back for a previous infringement. As they did in the first half, Pau knocking on the door. Not able to get it yet. Simmons finds touch.
Arrêt du temps. Numéro 2 et 12 vert. 2 et 12.
Change in hooker.
Changement. Et numéro 2.
Says that Luca Ray may be coming on. And Nathan Decron also giving way to Muan Manu, formerly of Waikato. He'll be making his way on. So it is. Delomel gives way for Luca Ray. Tumua Manu is indeed the man coming on. The Samoan international, played in the World Cup. Oh, hoping he can provide a little bit of punch in the midfield. Luca Ray.
Reprise du temps.
There's an 86% success rate at line-out throws, but that's one of the 14%. Jordan Joseph has the ball. Again, another opportunity goes a-begging for Pau. They really not used their chances today. Legaric fires that ball into touch. And Luca Ray will have to come again. And it is an odd one. When you make the change, you make it so that his first action is on a line-out. Whereas Delomel is in the play. Is that the right thing to do? I have no idea. I've never been a hooker. Here is Ray. Oh, that's better. And through the middle goes Whitelock. Cummins takes the ball on. The Antipodeans going well. Gorgadze, the Georgian, taking up the challenge. Flips the ball back. Tokolahi lending his weight. Flip pass from Gaetan. It's well collected by Simmons. Changes direction, sees a little gap. Tries to go on his own. They've got the advantage. Over the top, and this is going to be a try. That's beautifully done. Axel Desperé with his third try of the season. Breathes a little bit of hope into Pau. Well, it was well worked. It came from that line out. Through the middle went Whitelock. Good support from Cummins. Simmons did really well just to resettle things and set up the next phase. Got good support from Chauvin. Ball flung wide, over it went. And Desperé with the run-in. Lovely try. And Pau back in it, perhaps. Simmons with the conversion. It's not an easy one from that touchline. But this one is good. So through it goes. And Pau, well, 14 points adrift. For the moment, it rubs out that Racing bonus point. Pau have just given themselves a little bit of something to cling on to on the first step of the ladder. No higher than that. They've still got a long climb ahead of them. Gibert gets Racing moving once again. That's a good take.
Pas les mains, pas les mains.
Not the hands, says the referee. A little bit of a southern accent he's betraying there. Jordan Joseph. Cameron Wokey. Those distinctive bandages or strapping up around the thighs. Jordan Legaric. Goes Ariel. Back it comes on the Racing side. Legaric again, flatter this time. And that takes Pau right back into their 22. And Desespéré does well. Very cool under pressure. Fires the ball upfield, but Racing come once more with Legaric. Nyakane. Fiku. Kolisi. Hollinger. Gibert digs the ball out. Kamisha, one of the try scorers in the first half. Knocked back. Gibert feeds. And goes Nyakane again. Fiku. Legaric. Gibert looks to go long. Max Spring on the switch with Habosi. It's there for Legaric, looking for a little gap. It's not there. There's a runner coming through. Will Rowlands takes the ball on though. Advantage is over. Fiku, little inside pass for Tuisova. Tuisova breaking for the corner. He's in for his second try. Superb work from the Fijian. And that restores Racing's lead and gives them back that bonus point if it ends like this. Fourth try for Racing. They lead by 29 points to 10. Well, they played it well, Racing. They had the advantage. Could have stopped any time for the penalty. They played beyond the advantage, kept it moving. Fiku with the break. Hooking up with Tuisova, and through they went. Just having another look. Now, was this forward? That's what they're looking at. Was that little pass to Tuisova? Oh, he's looking well forward, isn't he? But I was wrong the last time, so don't trust me. Let's see what the referee says.
Là, on voit sur cette image que le joueur qui réceptionne le ballon est clairement en avant, donc il y aura un avant juste avant la ligne des 22.
Clearly in front, says the ref. This one is not going to count, I think.
Avantage terminé.
They will come back. In fact, the advantage is over. So it'll be a post scrummage.
Non, j'ai dit avantage terminé. Je dit au milieu du terrain.
Shavancy just questioning that, but I think we all heard that quite clearly.
Il y a un avant ici, donc on fera une mêlée ici.
There's Palu coming on for Wales lock Will Rowlands.
Bien sûr. Allez, allez, allez. Reprise du jeu, mêlée. À l'avant de passe. Bien vu, David.
Change in the front row on the Pau side, wearing number 17, Hugo Barou, 21 years old.
Flexion.
Making his 6th appearance off the bench in the top 14.
Allez, messieurs. Les milieux étaient corrects jusqu'à maintenant, en position et on respecte.
Also had 30 minutes against Connacht in the Challenge Cup. Learning his trade.
Flexion. Lié. Ça.
Borgadze off the back. Simmons feeds. Gaetan hoofs the ball downfield. Racing. Send it back. Spring is in the air. Great take. Boris Palou, newly on, gets his shirt jersey for the first time. Akane. Palou again. Fiku changes direction. Looks for a bit of help. He's got it from Collingar. Chelsea held up. Le Garec looking to go on his own. He's found Fiku on the inside. Fiku still going. Brought down inside the 22. The ball pops up for Le Garec. Tuisobu. Oh, well held on. Diallo. A little knock on. And it's going to come back for Pau. Dangerous as ever, Racing. They're in that mood today. They're playing off every scrap, everything they get. And a raft of changes now. Quick hands, real pace in their play. And the ball recycled quickly, the ball passed on quickly. Diallo, though, unable to do anything there. So Kamisha puts his feet up. Yannick Tarrant is on. Guram Gogashvili also on. And Sidati Gomez Saron. So the front row has now changed. For Racing.
Flexion.
Changes on the Pau side as well with Hewitt and Carato both on the field now. So on both sides, the front rows have changed completely. Not even an hour into the game.
Flexion. Lié. Break foot. Et on appuie sur l'équipe adverse.
Free kick given. Foot was up. Once again, going long.
Stop devant.
The ball drilled back.
Bougez pas.
Little chip forward, aiming for the chase. It's an awkward bounce, but well collected by Spring. He's run out of room though. Desesperé up quickly. A little knock forward. That's well done by the young Pau fullback.
Ouais, et vous pesez sur l'équipe adverse. D'accord? Les deux. vous bougez le pied et ça entraîne que vous pesez sur l'équipe adverse.
Dimitri Zazevski.
Gardez le pied bien à plat et contrôlez le poids du corps.
Many caps for France during his time there. One of those players who went from Stade Francais to Racing, the same way as Gaël Ficou did just a couple of years ago. It's not quite got the same taint to it as crossing North London,
Flexion.
crossing Manchester,
Lié.
Glasgow,
Se.
but still frowned upon. Poe on the drive. Robson is on. Robson, oh, he's knocked that one on, the Englishman. And immediately, Racing looking to come away with it down the touchline. Khaleesi still on his feet. Dragged down now. Le Garrec. He's had a good game, Le Garrec. He's been everywhere.
Jouez le 9.
Atisogbe does well under pressure. Hangs on to the ball, lays it back, but it's perhaps been overrun. It has. It's come back for Joseph. Throws out a hopeful pass outside him. Wasn't there for Chavancy. Went into touch. But a good steal from Racing once again. The turnover's coming. Atisogbe did well initially, but he didn't get the support from his teammates. Robson. And he's in trouble as well, as there's more good work from Diallo. Oh, have kept the ball this time. Under pressure though. Whitelock goes in. Corrato wearing 23.
Stop.
And the two players who's leaving for Castres. Ducat is the other. Abosi held up. Joseph. Gibert. Fires the ball down to Desperé. Chip and chase from Desperé. Gibert underneath it. Chavancy. 36 years old. And his debut back in the 2007-2008 season. And he signed another year, so he'll be back with Racing next season. One club man through and through, Henri Chavancy. He's played 396 games, I believe, for the club. Not bad going in all competitions. Yannick Tahit. Throws to the back of the line, but not straight, says the referee.
18. Keep your arm down. Arm down, please. Laissez-moi arbitrer, d'accord? Merci.
The referee just calling on a bit of quiet and saying, let me do my job. Let me be the referee here, please.
Gardez bien l'axe, hein? Merci.
So these virtually new packs settle down. Remember, Poe with a 6-2 split. Racing with a 5-3. Dan Robson feeds. Manu's held up. Back comes again. Long, wide throw out for Rudil. He's held up as well. Head once more though. Robson looking for Rudil once men. Rudil held up. Now with Parou.
Contact au ballon pour moi.
Simmons. Reece Hewitt having a go. Simmons, he's got a crowd of players around him, but no real structure to the Pau line at the moment as Manu goes in. That ball has bobbled forward and the knock-on has been awarded. Well, it was messy from Pau. Partly that's the excellent defensive play from Racing is really, well, it's slowing the ball down and Pau just losing shape a little bit. Playing a freestyle, which is okay, except when it doesn't work. Maxime Baudon coming onto the field now, wearing number 19.
Allez, tous les deux, on attend bien le ballon avant de pousser et d'engager là.
His 50th match for the club. There we go, getting congratulations from the crowd. It's his 23rd match this season. He's only 21.
Merci. Flexion. Lié.
Passing down at the back. Hold on. It's that period of the game when all the replacements have been piling in. It's lost its rhythm, its structure.
C'est bon, on peut y aller? Allez.
It'll take a few minutes to settle down once more and find a new pattern.
Flexion.
Taking their time over getting the scrum sorted. Hiku waiting hungrily on the short side. Oh, that's a good drive from Pau. They get the penalty though. Robson came through, but I think it was the front rows.
17 verts.
Yes, it was.
Tire vers le bas.
It was Hugo Parou, wearing 17, who was penalised.
Elle est ici. Vous choisissez le côté que vous voulez, mais elle est ici. Ouais, mais c'est de part et d'autre. Ouais, tous les deux.
See, down he goes, onto his elbow. As Robson comes rushing around the far side. So good work by Serate Gomez-Sa. That's stolen. Straight back into touch though. So that won't cost. Tarrant has having trouble finding his mark at the moment. It was flipped back, but straight out. Nothing that Dan Robson could do about that. Tarrant bracing himself. He's not got that one right either. Dukas stole that one. Gayeton feeds outside him. Atisogbe sees a gap, but it just closes on him. He's not seen so much of the ball in this second half, Atisogbe. It was very lively first 20 minutes or so. Oh dear, that's Parou making the mistake there. Ball snaffled by Tarrant, and suddenly Racing coming again. Oh dear, another knock on from Boris Palais that time. Well, it's getting a bit pushy-shovey. I'm not a lip reader, so I can't tell you what's being said, but Sidati Gomez-Sarr was not impressed, whatever it was. Wasn't a good pass from Fiku. Impeding the turnover was why the penalty was given. Ray looks so he's off the field, so Delamel must be back on. Whether that is a problem with the line-out throw, we will see in a moment, because I know he's there now. Got that one wrong. Luca Ray has the ball in hand, prepares to fire it over the top. That's beautifully done. Now there's a chance with Manu driving into the 22. Po looking to set this one up. They really do need the score. They've got to claw back. A score now might make it a little bit sweaty for Racing. Reece Hewitt driving in there. Gadze. Luca Ray with him. Gadze still has the ball. Atisogbe waiting out wide. Paru still there as he knocked the ball forward. No, it's been knocked the other way. So advantage for Po.
Je n'ai pas vu en tout cas. Non, c'est votre joueur qui touche le ballon et qui le fait tomber là vers l'avant. Je simule ça un genre d'arrachage. Oui, pour vous, en avant blanc. Oui, arrachage qui part vers l'avant.
Well, this is as good an opportunity for Po as they've had, really. They have the scrummage, they're in front of the posts. A try now, and they will be back in this game for the last 10 minutes. Trailing by 24 points to 3 at half-time. They've got that Desesper try. Well, I'm not entirely surprised to see that, because Yannick Tarrant has struggled with his line-out throwing. Camille Shah making his way on again. Allowed to do this in the top 14, rolling substitutions. So Camille Shah back on, one imagines, for the last 12 minutes of this game. Scored a good try in the first half. Right now, they need his defensive qualities. Down they go. Dan Robson, former England scrum half, makes the feed. He's got his compatriot, Joe Simmons, outside, but the ball's still there. It's picked up by Ray. They've got the penalty. They need 14 points to get level. 3 points isn't really enough at this stage of the game. Opting for the scrummage. And the new Po pack going pretty well at the moment.
Pour moi, sous pression, vous relevez, mais je vais venir pour en être sûr. Je vais venir de ce côté pour m'en assurer.
A lot of talking going on. Too much talk, not enough action, some might say.
L'effort de rester en bas et pousser Axel, s'il vous plaît. Attendez, s'il vous plaît. Flexion. Lié.
Down they go.
Allez, messieurs. Arrêtez, arrêtez.
Just calling for a bit of quiet. Again, there's been an awful lot of chat in this game.
S'il vous plaît. Droite, c'est la raison pourquoi. Sors, gauche. Allez, pas où. Seconde.
Clock still ticking away as they there's a little bit of time wasted here. Down they go again. Robson has the put in. Oh, that's a good squeeze, but it's going the other way. Angling in.
Vous êtes complètement en travers.
And Racing get out of jail. So Paru, I think the man penalised. He's coming in sideways. Boring in. Oh, that's a shame. Poe just needed a clean strike, quick ball, and they could have set themselves up with a chance, but giving it away.
Quand je vais d'un côté, ça tombe de l'autre. Quand je viens de l'autre, ça déconne de. Restez dans l'axe, ça sera mieux.
Racing enjoying themselves at the moment. They still lead by 14. You can see the frustration of the players on the bench. Joshua Toisova makes his exit. Scored one try. Well, he scored a touchdown twice. Second try, though, disallowed. Christian Wade making his way on. Another former international. Got his cap for England many years ago. Went off to play in the... try his hand at American football. Didn't quite make it at Buffalo Bills. Now back in rugby. Christian Wade not got his hand on it yet, as it is with Poe. Cummins. Robson feeds. Luca Ray looking for a way through. He's held up. And now the ball held up. Well, another great piece of defence from Racing. Christian Wade making his first appearance, but it is going to be a Poe ball. A penalty with Poe. So again, looking to just fire this into touch, give themselves a chance. Oh, did he make it, or was that snaffled away? Was that a brilliant piece of work? Referee waves play on, so that one didn't work out. Joe Simmons making the mistake that time. Desespéré looking to run it. Poe making all sorts of mistakes. They will kick themselves at the end of this game. They've had chances. They haven't taken them. How irritating for them not to be able to get the line out there. In the end, it goes out. They will get the line out, but not where they wanted. This was the collect. Great piece of work from Max Spring. Outstanding. Well, finally, Thibaut Amonu makes his way on. Guillaume Ducat has had a good afternoon, very effective in the line-out. But it's the 24-year-old Thibaut Amonu, arrived from Toulouse in 2021, who will play out the last 6 minutes or so of this game. Luca Ray makes the throw. It's snaffled away from Steve Cummins. Shah has ball in hand. As things stand, Racing win the game. They do not have a bonus point at the moment. The ball has gone loose. Gaetan. Simmons again, his passage block. The forwards really getting in the way a little bit. That was Whitelock. Now down the line. That's Manu looking to get his wheels moving. Break down through the middle. Terrific stuff from Rhys Hewitt, but stolen by Gibert. And into reverse go Poe. Desespéré. Feeds Atisogbe. Desesperé again. These two young men working well together, showing a lot of potential for the future. Desesperé 20, Atisogbe 19. Little ding forward, Robson's chasing after it. Robson's got it. That's gone forward though, surely. Oh, good effort from the scrum half. Not good enough though.
Arrêt du temps. Joueur au sol. Il est déjà sorti, oui? Ok, merci.
Atisogbe, we've seen a few flashes from him. Haven't seen the full package. Just hasn't had the space. Now, Robson doing well. Change on the other side. Nolan Legaric gives way to the former Pau player, Clovis Lebail. Lebail had 7 seasons at Pau before jumping ship last summer for the glories of the capital. Making his 13th appearance in the top 14. He's only started 6 times. An important squad player.
Flexion. Lié.
Well, the Bale just not going through with the put in as this front rows slump to the ground.
Acceptez l'engagement et vous restez en haut, d'accord? Allez.
This is the slightly tedious aspect of rugby today. A number of times scrummages go down. The amount of time it takes to set them up again. The clock's still ticking away. Pau's hopes of getting a draw, at least from this game, would appear to be over. Even getting a bonus point, they would need to score twice. And the game rather drifting now towards its end. Again, it's had the life sucked out of it really since substitution time. That happened around 54 minutes. Since then, it has really been very, very patchy indeed. Not sure you put money on either of these two, even if they did make it into the top 6, to make it through to the semi-finals. But who knows? We're at the June the 1st. All will be unveiled over the coming weeks. One more round of matches in the regular season to go. Then we have the playoffs, the semi-finals, and then of course the final. Down in Marseille this season, the top 14 final. Paris really out of service at the moment, given the Olympic Games, and we're going to get a yellow card. Well, it's a professional foul. If anything else, it's just taken up more time. Cameron Woki, the man penalised. Deliberately slowing things down.
Merci.
So, final chance perhaps for Pau. Pick up another try. They're driving towards the line. Oh, this is good. This is excellent from Pau. They're almost there. They're over. And there is the try. And it's Rhys Hewitt who gets the touchdown, I think. And Pau, have they got time? Have they got time to get back in this game? To snatch an unlikely draw? They need this to go over.
Pour moi, elle est bonne, ça démarre fort dans l'axe, et après ça reste dans le même axe, et le joueur s'extrait.
Excuse me, it was Thibaut Amonou with the try. Oh, he's hit the post and missed. That is it. That's going to be the end of it. No chance now of a dramatic draw for Po. It was a fabulous piece of work by the forwards, driving hard, the ball tucked under the sleeve, and it's Amano who goes over for the try. Thibaut Amano, he's only just come on the field, his first try of the season. Po still harbouring hopes that they may get a bonus point, perhaps. Not much chance of Racing getting a bonus point now. They would need 2 tries. 24 points to 15, 9 points the difference, a minute and a half left to play in this match. Well, Simmons will wonder, 5 points he's let go, which normally he would take. For the second week running, Po not taking their chances with the boot in tight matches. They've done well though, they've shut Racing out in this second half. Much better from Po in this second half, but it's been a pretty ugly second half. Clovis Lebail feeding Kamisha. Racing just holding on to the ball now. Lebail. There's 29 seconds remaining. Saya Khaleesi knocked back in the tackle. They won't be too worried. This game is safe. Racing will move up to 5th in the table, at least for the moment, until La Rochelle are in action. They play Toulouse on Sunday night, so that's not a given. Back comes the ball. Gibert times his kick into touch to perfection, and that is the end of that. Racing have beaten Po by 24 points to 15. They go 5th in the table ahead of La Rochelle, who play Toulouse on Sunday night. Racing with 3 tries, Po with 2 tries, no bonus points on either side today. Po's hopes of making it to the top 6 have taken a big blow. They cannot now